my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Today, we are back playing more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I am very excited to continue playing. Hope you guys are as well. Our girl, Zakry, like, just died, which is super sad. I was really hoping maybe it was gonna be a thing where we found her and she was still alive, but, like, no. So I'm really saddened by that. I'm curious who killed her. I don't quite know yet. I could only assume it's gonna be the psychic dude, since he knows he's not strong enough to kill her. But I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm very excited to keep playing. Hope you guys are as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Can I leave? Okay, thank goodness. I was gonna say, I was like, am I just trapped in here? Okay. I thought the game was just gonna, like, tell me I can go. I didn't realize I just had to leave. I thought I had to leave through the rec room door. Oh. A pity. What was I doing? Who am I looking for? Oh, okay. Well, that made it obvious. Okay, cool. Nope. She's dead. Hello. Hello. What's up, girl? They love you were using the shot.
Who's there?
Oh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Oh.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Isn't it always? Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I want to talk about the fact that Zakry had asked to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. And the name again. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with the master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note. I didn't go see her. I was so scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but accept it as fact. Is that good enough that I'm going back to my room? With that, Toko quickly retreated back into her room. Okay. So she didn't go. I suppose that would mean we have to go back to the rec room and tell them? You're gonna make me walk? You joking? Oh my god. Why can't I teleport? From who? What? Wait, I'm sorry. What? Where am I supposed to go? Who am I supposed to talk to? I'm supposed to ask her again? Who do you want me to talk to? Oh, I was literally accusing him of doing it before we even started, and then I probably forgot he existed. I guess, yeah, he is in his room. Whoop.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? You need something? Yeah, actually. I just wanted to check something. It's about how Zakry wanted to meet with you. Oh, how do you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Zakry tell you that? Oh my god, you're the worst. When she asked to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. Oh my god. She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura. No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, totally, definitely, 110% suspicious. Last time I saw Ogre, she was when Hina got hurt, and I told her to go to nurse's office. I haven't seen her since. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Here, I was feeling around his pocket. Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. A big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pocket. I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Oh, the candy wrapper!
Hey, come on.
Just a bit of trash I forgot to throw away. Trash? Anyways, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. Well, if you'll excuse me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll definitely have to go look at the actual crime scene again. Yeah. Chem lab! Chem lab! There's some broken ass shit in here. Makoto, do you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Just a dick. Look at this huge mess. Oh my god. This is my first time seeing this shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. Look at the mess. I should take a closer look. It's like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. It's a broken bottle. Oh god, it's poison. It's literally poison. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at this point the room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
In other words,
That's right. It can only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must relate to the case somehow. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what they used to kill her. C9. Okay. Protein drink we found, the right one probably came from this shelf. All the containers are labeled with the letter A and a number. Section A. Yeah, but chemical C9. Huh? How have you lived such an ignorance for so long? You must truly be blessed. Isn't that kind of harsh? What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. God, he's so mean. Yet my heart yearns. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on the shell. Sorry, Makoto. You're right. We don't need to talk about how hot he is. B and a number. Section B. Don't see anything on the ordinary. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has regiments, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in A? Yeah, I would agree, Makoto. Footprints. These are footprints. They're only in front of that shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. What an insufferable smirk. He handed me a piece of paper and pen. Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work before long. I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So, how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. Or me. So when you look at this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
Certainly
Makoto,
possible.
are they yours? No. Okay, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Bakuya asked. Byakuya. God, it's so hard. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to. Yeah, that is a very valuable clue. Did I look at the bottle? Yeah, okay, we looked at this. Yeah, because he told us. Yeah. Okay. Anything else of value? Okay, back to the rec room. Rec room is on the 3rd floor. Hello, girlies. Hello, I'm here to speak to you. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me. I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway.
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Okay. I'll look at the bottles. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue. Yeah, there's a bottle broken, missing.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the balls. Pay careful attention and you'll find it. Okay. They're all chess pieces. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Aww. That's kind of cute.
Hey.
Well, actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
Matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And the obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so anyways, I need to get something for the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather out the glass pieces. Choice do I have? Better just to do it. Okay. I don't know chess, so I'm not sure I know. Is it the knight piece that's missing? Just sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and the one in the Monokuma bottle still intact. Why do you want to do that? Oh, they hit her over the head with the heaviest one, maybe? That'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
Let's compare the weight of the 2 normal bottles. Okay, it's balanced, which means each bottle weighs about the same. Makes sense. Sides are basically the same, and nothing else can really affect the weight. Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? A normal assumption would be they're equal. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I might have missed some here or there. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, it isn't. No, wait. Yeah, that's the knight piece, right? Huh. How's that possible?
I knew it. In other
What?
words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together. I believe you arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. Yeah, it was heavier, so they hit her over the head with it. Because it was heavier. Is my assumption. Was it the magazine stand? Yeah, okay, cool. Clue. This magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh god! It says Toko! Wait, what? No. What? No. Oh god.
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this... It's indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It's already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. See, that's weird that it was put upside down. That makes me feel like someone else wrote it that way. Because a dying person wouldn't have enough coordination to even put it back. Interesting. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We could use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it seems too easy. If anything, it makes me more suspicious. Yeah. Like, way too easy. The body... I think? Okay, yeah.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Yeah, I know!
Hey.
Kyoko! Don't you think you need to actually examine the body? Excuse me. There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's that kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there's still sometimes. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you? I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. She is like the ultimate detective, right? She's gotta be. She's always so freakily calm. She's totally ultimate detective. What? Sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here. Oh, her shoes. You see that yellow powder? Yeah, it really stands out. The powder is clue number 1. Okay.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully. Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? There are more interesting things. Both of her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one. So that's what I've learned from... so yeah, it's not a dying message. If there's no blood on her hand, it's obvious she didn't write Toko. Yeah. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. It's Hero. It's Hero. Come on. It's so obviously Hero.
Whoops, he had caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class.
That's fine.
trial.
I already know who it
You know where
is.
to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Can do, buckaroo.
See
Can do. Nah, I'm okay. I feel pretty confident. Oh, I should have saved. I'll save in the elevator. Gonna meet up one after another, and then the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery! What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD! This is just plain creepy. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? Meh. He's right. That does make it seem sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. That was good. I'll see you all down there. Those are my favorite, the little huggy ones. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Being mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Yeah. She is stronger than anyone I know. And yet someone killed her. Yeah. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Okay. Okay. Let me save. We're gonna save here. And then we're gonna save here. Woo! Okay. Girl, you feel good? You feeling confident? Standing around here isn't gonna do anything. Fine, let's go then. So rude sometimes. Felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I got through this, it never gets any easier. Clenched in a steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. Okay. The elevator lowered, uttering its familiar clunking sound. It fell lower and lower as suddenly as always. The ride was over. Doors open once again. Ooh, looks super cool. Just 6 of you. Well, that's so few. You must be lonely. They say it's like not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. They're not even seats. We don't sit. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I feel ready. I feel good. I feel good.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Yeah.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Oh boy.
Oh, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Byakuya.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these 3 is the killer. She must have a reasoning for that belief. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Yeah.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
Oh, whoops.
That's about as low as you
That's okay.
get.
It's definitely that, though. How do I fast forward? Is it space? Oh no, opposite.
One of you killed Sakura.
Sorry, did not mean to do that.
For saying so.
How do I fast forward again?
You all
Control.
hated it. You
Cool.
hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us? No.
Okay.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I mean, most likely, yes. I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Oh, okay, we're just going right back in. Okay. Pocket trash. Pocket trash. Okay. Well, that's Hero.
Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them. There's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
Hero.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with
No,
us,
I need
but
Hero.
I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
You're a liar. You had the pocket trash. You had the trash, boy.
Hero, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Mm-hmm.
It was white with red polka dots.
Hell yeah, it was.
What's that got to do with anything?
That's the candy.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
No, it's
Since we
not.
got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized.
You're
the
picking
entire
at
box of
me.
candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Yep.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only
Yeah.
explanation.
I mean, yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
And you kept it in your pocket from forever ago?
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But when Hero said can't be right, because Sakura only could have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The only reason I know that is because Sakura got her the candy. Yeah. I like that Sakura loved candy too much to share. That's really funny.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Hell yeah. Break him down, baby boy. Hell yeah.
I mean, what I meant was,
Oh my god.
oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Then why are you lying?
Why the sudden hostility?
Seriously.
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're
Oh.
acting incredibly suspicious.
No, she's acting very calm, actually.
Just
Ow!
normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I'm talking about her shining message.
How'd you know about it?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out.
How did
Shambo
you
in her
know?
own
You weren't
blood,
even in the
right?
investigation.
It was her dying message. Just like what
Shining
you guys were talking
message.
about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
Oh my god, this guy.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat. do
Oh
you?
my god. You're so dumb.
Hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah, seriously. When did you fucking see that? You weren't in the room, bro.
When we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you
Yes.
away from the scene of the
How
crime.
did he fucking see anything?
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message. for
Yeah.
yourself.
It was on the magazine shelf.
I got it. Kyoko,
Oh my god, this guy
you
is so
found the
dumb.
magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
After we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Yep. No.
Doesn't make sense?
Yeah.
What doesn't make sense?
You don't make sense! You're so dumb! Oh my god, this is aggravating. There's definitely something strange about it. If he's not the killer, I'm gonna lose my mind. That clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. If he is not the killer, I'm gonna fucking lose it, man. Okay. Uh-huh.
I
Yeah, the magazine was on the magazine shelf.
And I can tell you what it was only after then I found the
Magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Okay.
When I
We
pulled
go
it out,
around
I
again,
saw
and then
her
we
final words.
contradict his statement. I'm starting to get the absorb function down. It's still a little confusing, but I'm starting to get it. I still stand by my statement. It was very...
Exactly when I found the dying mess when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, wait, no! Oh, no! I did the opposite of what I wanted!
Message. It was only after the investigation I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
I just
shelf.
meant to shoot it.
When I pulled
Shit.
it out, I saw her.
What I said makes total sense.
Okay, one more time around.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, cool. Whoops.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yeah.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yeah.
Tell
Oh
us
my
the truth,
god, he's
hero.
so
When
dumb.
did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
It does matter!
All you gotta
How
do
would
is
you know
read
it's
the Vienna
there?
Sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Yeah.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
No, we can't be. There's no blood on her hand.
Yeah?
No.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
She didn't!
100%.
You're
without a
so
doubt,
dumb.
she wrote it. And
Number
this
one, we
means
have,
we
like, the
know it's
notes. So we have her handwriting. And number two, she didn't have blood on her hand. So there's no way she wrote a dying message. Yeah. God, he's so dumb. He's so dumb. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh
Show
god.
me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Oh god, I gotta reload.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh god, how do I do this again?
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Ah, I forgot how to do some of these.
The occult is bullcrap. The end
Ah.
is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Ah, whatever, we got through it.
Proof.
This should prove it.
I'm so bad at these. I get through them somehow. I'm such
unconvinced
trash
that
at them.
Sakura wrote that dying message.
Yeah, agreed.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Yeah.
both of her hands were completely free
Yeah.
of blood.
What?
Then, who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself.
Yeah.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first
Hmm?
place.
Oh, it,
Yeah, that's exactly
Oh my
what
God.
happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her.
you're an idiot. You're admitting to killing her.
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Okay.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note said. What a fool.
Yakuya,
When
please.
I got there,
Sorry. But do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Feel like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure,
that's all
thanks.
she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end
As soon
everything.
as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Oh.
This was my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
So did she poison herself?
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
If that's all he's admitting to, then this isn't... He's not the one that killed her. He didn't poison her then.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
No. I think there's more to this.
We're ready to vote now, right?
No, we're not!
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
The handprints in the
And
locker.
until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Oh shit, did Toko actually do it? Yeah, why hide the magazine then?
I got it!
That doesn't make sense.
It's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
No.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked
Yeah.
up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Oh.
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
So
I
it
don't
is
see any
Toko.
reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Hold on. Okay. We know it's not Byakuya. We know that. And I only say that because I don't think he would actually murder anybody. So, if we are to believe, and one of the other biggest clues is when we tested out the footprints where the poison stuff was, Makoto's feet were too big, so it had to have been a girl. So yes, it would make sense if it's Toko, but I'm almost feeling like it's not Toko. And I hate to accuse Hina, but she's being very, like, pushy again. Like, super duper pushy. And blaming other people. And Sakura's her friend, and Sakura wanted this to end. What if she did this all as a ploy? To let Hina live? That'd be beautiful if that's the case. There's still a few things I don't quite have my head wrapped around, but it would make sense since they both are the workouty people and would know about the chemicals and stuff. And if Sakura wanted it to end, she probably meant everything to end, so that Sakura, or that Hina could be free. It could be. Oh, God. Is Hina gonna die? Oh, my God. Oh, God. I don't know. Or was it Toko? I don't know. Ah!
I don't think there's any question about that.
Now I don't know anymore.
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Yeah.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Yeah, that's my thought. Someone who wouldn't like it. I mean, obviously it would be Toko. That's just kind of obvious.
It had to be Toko, right? Who
I
else
don't
would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important... That doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
He didn't kill her though. She was poisoned.
Just admitted it.
She was already dying, basically.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yeah.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro,
Yeah.
tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Yeah.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
Yeah.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reason to end the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. I have to prove that. Okay. Oh god, I was not reading.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Okay.
I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, she had two. Oh yeah, she was hit in the head twice. So that would be Kyoko's examination. Okay.
See? Isn't it obvious?
Okay.
Hiro really is the killer.
Okay. Okay, we got this. Okay.
I didn't want to.
Okay.
But I did it.
We got it.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yeah.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
God, poor girl.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Fair enough.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
It wasn't just one bottle was heavier. It was the fact that it was glass from 2 bottles.
Once you understand that, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Okay.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf. And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yeah.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now,
God, so this girl got
just
hit over the
note
head
that there were
twice?
4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in
Yeah.
total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because of the chess
That's
pieces.
easy.
They're set.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
chess. They're chess pieces. They are pieces of the chess set. Oh, it's a hangman thing. Ugh. Okay. I need chess pieces. C. E. Nope, I need an E. An S. Right? S. 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 Chess has 2 S's. S. I need an S. Give me the S. S. B. E. E. Chess piece.
Now I understand.
They're chess pieces. Do the colors matter? I guess I've never even like thought about it.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yeah.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight.
Yeah.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
The queen.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king.
Where is the queen?
Rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook,
Where is the
bishop,
queen?
and pawn.
I need
Just
the
those
queen.
4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yes.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does
Yes.
chess have to do with anything?
Shut up and listen.
Yeah, Shelby is way better.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about someone who died and trying to figure out the murder. Could you, like, keep your opinions to yourself? Holy shit, I wish it was him.
Yeah.
So we could kill him.
No, that's not what I mean.
Toko.
The bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
It had, like, the same marks, probably.
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what
The
state
glass
the missing
pieces.
bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
We had it was broken, obviously.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene.
Yeah, it had like the glass pieces of 2 bottles.
That's right. We found evidence.
That's
that shows there was
right.
more than just one broken bottle at
I'm
the
in a
scene.
sassy mood today.
And what is this evidence?
We found a bottle. The yeah, the do we have a thing of the? Yes, we do. Good. That.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Oh,
We
I gotta
compared
click.
the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
And it was heavier.
And
They're
what we
all
found
equal
was that
because they're all in the
collection
same
of pieces was
bottle.
heavy. There
I
was
skipped over
actually
that.
more
Whoops.
than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yeah.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But
Yes.
someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along
Yes.
with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces,
Correct.
which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Yeah.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Yeah. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It's been why? Oh, used by, yeah, her second attacker.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Yeah.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Oh!
You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Oh!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you killed her!
She has a good point there.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Can you call her by her name? That's so
I
insulting.
was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
So she was in the locker.
When I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain?
Yeah.
Come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yes,
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
You were in the locker. The locker. Absolutely. So far, you've been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Oh, great. Okay, cool. You'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during the coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q or the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, okay. But for educational purpose, we're just going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! I'm halfway through the game. We're only halfway through the game? Like, good luck. Okay. Okay.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie.
Okay.
That's enough!
That one.
This should prove it.
Cool, okay. Yeah, handprints on the locker. That's what I picked, right?
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
That was a little terrifying. I didn't really get that round, though.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure about that?
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my
The second Byakuya tells her to fucking shut up and just tell them.
Dang, she just straight up admitted
Oh my god.
You killed Sakura.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Ah!
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Oh god, no, it is, no, I'm gonna cry. Don't. Oh, she's been so pushy. No, I just, No, 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 no. I didn't want this. No, can it just be Toko? Let's just make it Toko. No, please, please, no. I don't want it to be Hina. Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like the probably.
Give us the details, Toko.
Oh.
What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Oh God.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well...
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around...
Oh boy.
There was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
Oh.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you have to ask her.
Oh, thank you. Hey, girl. Hey, missed you. What's up? So glad it's not you who killed her.
It's your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Did she just say she wants to kill him?
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone.
Ah!
Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
God, poor Sakura.
Hey, come on. That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Stop calling her that. That's so rude.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the
No, 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 no.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right?
She's
Let's
being
do this.
so pushy. No.
Not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Yeah.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
She wasn't dead.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Yeah, we're not done here. Okay. Yeah, it's in front of the magazine rack. Sakura died in the chair.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
Oh!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the show.
Yeah. She's not dead, though. She was alive. She didn't die from the blows to the head.
Upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
I did?
Just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
No. There's a bunch of blood in front of the bookshelf.
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
The blood on the floor. That. Yeah.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the
Easy.
shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
No, you can't move her. She's heavy.
To make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
No.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all.
Oh god, it is Hina.
Still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there?
No.
Everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
No. Yeah. No, because I saw it. We had to break the door open ourselves.
I got it.
Because it was
Even before
completely
we opened
closed.
the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that
Oh yeah,
point,
the locker was
the
open
locker
too.
was
That
already open.
too.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
In her room.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
You're lying.
you're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
The bottle and everything. The drugs, you know. Yeah, because she didn't die from the blows to the head, correct? I should have reread the case file. I don't think she...
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's
She didn't, die from the blows to the head. Because she had, like,
There's
blood
no
coming
other
out of her
possible
mouth.
cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the
No.
shot to her head.
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong, girl. You wrong.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there was even a trace
Yeah.
of blood left
Yeah.
around her mouth.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Yeah.
maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Kyoko, you got problems.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Bum bum bum! Now we're getting somewhere.
Poisoned? That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Okay.
You're making me go all weak in the knees. She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
But it
Is
is.
it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet!
She would have
Listen to Master.
had access to giving Sakura her
You're the only one talking.
protein shake.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Ooh!
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Yep.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
An A.
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements.
Yeah.
Where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
But it wasn't in Section C. It was in Section A! Ba ba
Poison was
bum!
actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's
Yeah.
why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
The bottle poisoned to his lips, and we were so shocked at what we were seeing, we all just could just stand and watch. But if it were the most natural thing in the world, it was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes
They
one
switched
wonder,
it out.
the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Where did he go? He went to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, so it switched out. No, Haymans. So, protein. Protein. Drink. How do you spell protein? R? There's so many I's. Isn't it R? Pro. Drink. I thought it was powder for a second. I was like, wait, what am I looking for? Drink. Nice, Sue.
Now I understand.
I got it. Oh gosh.
Poison must have been poured into the
God, this one's been long. I feel like this is really long. But there's a lot to figure
Protein's in
out,
a
so
poison
makes
bottle.
sense.
It seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Mhm.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Yes.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
All All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Yeah. Oh, it's Hina. A protein drink, obviously.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A
Yeah.
protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, don't
All
what?
it took to
You
kill
did it.
Sakura.
It was
That is the
you.
true cause of
Who
death.
else would she accept that from?
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And
Damn.
I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone
Yeah,
to
the
see.
footprints. Footprints. Footprints, right? Footprints. No, footprints. Footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the
Damn, I
shelf.
can't wait to hear what she has to say about this.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder. which
Yeah.
leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
Yeah.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Yep.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Yeah.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Oh.
The footprints. They're mine.
Yeah.
Hina?
So are you confessing? Confess.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it.
Oh!
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Well, it has to be the one with Hina, so...
I got it!
Why do we wear sneakers? I guess we're
Hina
just
are
so...
the only ones. Oh, so Yaku. That explains
Oh, why he checked our shoes. Got it. Yeah, because they're too big.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
I didn't think about the sneaker thing. That was really smart.
Just Hina.
Plus, Mina's been acting strange ever since
Yeah.
the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Yeah.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Without it, can't you believe?
Well,
They were
it's just
friends. Yeah.
The two
It's
of them
hard.
are so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina
Yeah.
used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
I think Sakura let
I have
her.
to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? Why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder.
Damn.
And that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
But it doesn't explain why the room was locked.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is
Because she put the chair in front of it.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still
Yeah.
not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Sentimentalism.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery. And
The
I'm
locked
not
room.
convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't.
No.
But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Yeah.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that?
Kinda almost feel like it was half suicide.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh my god.
Nobody else to suspect.
This is really good.
Nobody
This
else
is
could have
juicy.
Possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section
But that
A
wouldn't
to
make
get the
sense
protein,
because she would
right?
have to like. She'd have to walk really funny. You logically would have just walked over and got it, not walked around, because you're still leaving footprints.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A.
Yeah.
Do I have
Yeah.
But that's true. Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of
Oh my god.
With you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times.
Just, I want to hear it. Do it again. Footprints in the powder, chem lab shelf, source of the powder. Okay.
First I went to Section C.
Yeah. Oh, this is a
That's where I
long
grabbed
one.
the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab.
Okay, so we need footprints and
That's all
powder.
there is to it.
Whatever one has it
That's
saying
enough.
C to
How
A.
much longer must we tolerate this?
Okay. So we need to be very careful. C to A is what we're looking for. There was a lot of like, I went to this, this, and that in this one. So C to A. Does it keep? Okay.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. Andy spilled some of the powder. Yeah. And I grabbed and then I used in section C.
Okay, section A.
No, it's wrong.
Okay.
You said you went to get the poison from section C.
Yeah.
And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Correct.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from...
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We get this part.
footprints left at the scene.
We're
That
not. Yeah.
contradicts-
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to
But
disguise
she
her
still left.
movements?
She still left footprints. It doesn't fucking matter. If she was trying not to show footprints, then she would have fucking not shown footprints. She just would have walked over if she didn't care. She did care, obviously.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Sakura was with her or something. Sakura. Oh, fuck. I did not comprehend what I just said. Sakura was with her. Yeah, Sakura literally gave her permission. Sakura was with her, and since she had the fucking been hit on the head twice, she was clumsy and fucking knocked over one. Ah, and that's why Sakura's foot has a yellow powder. I figured it out. I'm not dumb. It took me a little while. That took me longer than I care to admit.
What's the meaning of this?
You lied to us.
Yep.
Plain and simple. If you look at the
Sakura
footprints,
gave her permission
your
to kill her.
movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Yeah.
Well, you see...
What the?
Oh, he's so shocked that he didn't figure this shit out.
Hell? What's going on here?
Oh, he's so
And the
disturbed.
footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Oh, Byakuya.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh.
New evidence? Impossible. There can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would
The
miss
yellow
such a vital
powder.
clue.
Just say
Girl!
it. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Oh.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Are you saying that he could have accidentally drank that glass?
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
She's so cocky.
Hold up. Why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
What was blue? The rec room? That's the only blue glass. I don't know if that's right. Why is it in the bottle? I don't know.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Why the fuck is it in there?
Window? The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right.
I'm getting confused.
Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside the
Yeah.
poison?
What the fuck? It is weird.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it that the bottle of poison should have been when I broke into the rec room? Should have been in section A, because she didn't go back over there, she said.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Oh.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Yeah.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
I still don't quite understand how the glass got into the bottle. So you're saying Hina took the bottle and brought it back?
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Huh.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
I have no idea how the glass got into that bottle though, but I'll roll with this.
The locked room was open. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. It has to do with the protein can.
Okay.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did
Oh,
anyone move
yeah.
it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Were you Jill or Toko at that time?
Okay,
You
then.
wouldn't remember
That settles
anyways.
it. That proves that
Oh,
the
no.
protein can found its way to the murder scene
I don't know,
after
still
the room
weird.
was open.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you
He's
know
losing
what
his
I know?
mind. Okay. I'm really getting a little baffled here, I won't lie. Source empty protein can, cab lab. Okay.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Okay.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It
So,
had to
when
have
the
been in there the whole time.
room was unlocked.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Oh, maybe it's the last one. Ooh, I don't know now. I'll have to double check what she says. I'm not sure.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked.
No, so not that.
It absolutely was not in there.
It's his.
Someone planted it?
No,
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before.
Okay.
No,
Cool. Cool. I was like, I have two choices basically. Can't fuck this up.
you remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Yeah.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
They were under.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And
He's
this
losing it.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor
Yeah.
after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got
Yeah.
into the room.
Makes sense.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can...
If that were
Yeah.
the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Yeah.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right
Yeah.
out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, honey. You did so good. You're so smart. So much smarter than Byakuya.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yeah.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why.
She wants
The only explanation
Hina.
is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly
Yeah.
what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
She made Hina give it to her, I think.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, suicide. Okay.
Tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Ooh, okay.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Okay.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Was Sakura, because she had the yellow shit on her. Not shit, but the yellow powder, because she dropped it, because she's incoherent, basically.
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
Yeah.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Honey. Yeah. The yellow shit on her, Okay. God, we've done so many of these.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Honey, I'm telling you the truth.
You're a liar!
Ah, I lost my beat.
Wrong! You're wrong!
Ah, I'm losing the beat.
I did it! Stop talking!
Ah.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Yellow.
Do you have any kind of proof
Yeah, the
Sakura
yellow
took the poison?
powder. Yeah.
This should prove it.
Yeah, on her shoes. Hopefully, that's what I said, right?
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain
Yeah,
yellow
okay.
powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did.
Yeah.
The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Yeah.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura.
So, yeah.
What else
Hina
could it
put
be
the
but
bottle
powder from the chem lab?
back.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where
Yeah.
the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina,
Yeah.
but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
Yep.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
No, you're correct.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all,
She wanted to end it
that's
all.
that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
It was herself, technically. Right? I don't want to be wrong. It's her. It's herself. She killed herself.
Here's my answer.
Is that acceptable? Can you kill yourself?
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Okay.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locker room. Makoto forced her. Byakuya created it. Oh, no. No, she wanted to create the locker room. Byakuya is like 10 steps behind us.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her
Yeah.
from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Why, though?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door, because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it,
Why
the more
throw
I
off the
realize how
investigation?
unusual your actions were.
You'll die. Go get the others.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room... While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Yeah.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Fair, fair.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
But why?
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence.
I just don't find it helpful, because aren't you gonna die still?
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence.
So
you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Okay. Okay, so, they all saw their notes. She heard her coming. And hid. I think that one would be it. Or is it the other? Yeah, I think it's that one. So he came in, she gave him candy. He got scared. Bottle broke. He wrote her name. He fled. She came out. She saw the magazine and put it upside down. Heard. She grabbed the bottle, broke it, left. She got back up, took the poison out, poisoned herself. Is that candy? I didn't need the candy one, did I? No, yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong on that. Okay, this one's not too bad, actually, compared to... Oh, wait, no. Wrong. Okay, that's better. She pocketed that. And... that... Okay, I think we're good. I think we got it. Yeah, I think we're good.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Okay, yeah.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
This is a really interesting trial. I'm curious what will happen though, since someone killed themselves. I'm not sure how that works. Did I ask that before? I feel like I asked that. Can't really kill a person that's dead.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she came out. She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Yeah. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. Damn. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. Yeah. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. Poor Sakura. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. God, so sad. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. God, this is such a long murder. After those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. Yeah. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. So Hina's not like the murderer, it's Sakura, right?
and while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Huh.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
But why? She would have died too, right?
And the one who went to all that effort.
Oh, so she is getting killed, right?
Was you, Hina.
I'm a little confused still on who actually
That's
is taking the
full truth of the
blame.
case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Oh my god.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Oh!
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the
Ow!
end.
Fuck him up, Kyoko! Yes, girl! So what do we do now? A. Woo! That was pretty good. Thank you.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Kinda. Got a little caught up in everything.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
So...
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
Sakura?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
It's Sakura. But she's dead. But she's dead. What do we do? She's dead. I don't understand. Do we just go back? Like, what do we do now? Yeah, that's right. I'm the one who killed Sakura. With Sakura. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hino, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to
I
die.
couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean that. You were gonna take all of us with you? You have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious death.
What is
You
this?
still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying when she died? Look at this. Oh, fuck. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it my own hands. Oh, I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed down the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down! I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. And now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me and because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her, so she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you even once, even you. Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you could have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... Yeah, they all hurt her, basically. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. That's how far you pushed her. This is really fucking sad. Holy shit. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm
So glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favor.
to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
Yeah, I got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Oh. That's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to Rec Room as fast as I could, and by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please.
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Ugh. She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina, we all killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and then we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us all astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. And when that got found out in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt what you're about to deliver, the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant. Of course, I know what she was thinking because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is,
yes, indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already... Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. Oh my god. I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. I falsify evidence. Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if I had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut!
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrative voice. But you know, have you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please? Goddamn.
Indeed.
Okay, okay. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Oh, okay. It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Oh. You might not see the importance of our dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina,
Aww.
my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
aww. And that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
This is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony, and the mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control, and to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Damn! The mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. Damn!
Then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Aww.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Aww. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
Wait.
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Damn.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. Please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. You can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm sorry to... Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Aww. That was so sad. Oh, honey. I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. God. And then the next victim has been decided. What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. Plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
What?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of your misplaced hatred.
Well,
Don't blame her. I can't blame her. Nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never truly mattered. Because the one we needed to destroy is you. Nobody else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely I can't say that, but Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that these are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh?
naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost a sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
All clear.
And that is a heap of the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya. Does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. But if that's what you're thinking. Whatever master goes, I go! If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire! Everyone. Well, now you can say that Sakura's death has no meaning. How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyways, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's the moment that we've all been waiting for. Punishment time. What? Sakura is totally the killer, right? Like, she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens, no. Just because a Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can't sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the fair times one rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got.
What? Oh no! Oh no, alter ego, no! 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 Kyoko! Girl, why are you looking like that? Aren't you a little bit shocked? You suck, man. You turned him into a mega hunk of junk. Whew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Gonna do my best.
Chihiro. Alter's ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to the raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiled over. Bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing, shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him? Huh? You are friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with the basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him! Is that what you call animus? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? When you call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it's got in my way. I was trying to find all the sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew from the very beginning. Oh. Wow. Well, that fucking sucks. I knew Chihiro was doing something with that laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it, a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward. In our view, being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So, of course, I didn't care if you got access to it. But sneaking into the network was too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
He wanted to help and risk his own life. For that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time had made me feel a million times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can even get lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who died so far, their death of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad. Just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the desolate tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it'll act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. Clue.
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy! That was a close one. Another word and we would have been heap deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for the day. Damn. You can't just stop at the important bit. Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you, hardening your resolve. Fine. At least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. What? Sucks for you, loser! Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last thing in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, bastard, no matter what. That's seriously it. Huh? What a stubborn loser. She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. She must have left a note somewhere else or something to fight you. The gym, maybe? Who cares? Some dead musclehead has to say.
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? Maybe maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. You sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long and think hard. Those were his parting words before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do to my body?
Ooh. Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Oh, I forgot about that. What was I saying the mastermind did? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, sensor go off, bomb explodes. I've been stuff like that in movies and comics, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about that. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
What?
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But you must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up! Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you just make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she capture his flag?
No.
Oh boy. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master! What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you're a sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Hey, stop fighting with the Master! You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take me! Oh my god. Guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. Oh, damn. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. And the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on and we all went back to our rooms before long night snuck up on us. Damn.
This as such, soon the doors to
Okay.
then. Sweet dreams.
Thanks. Nighttime descended and pulled me down long into deep sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. Damn. Well, I think this is probably a good place to stop it for today. I know this is a little bit longer than usual, but I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. Now, are you? I just felt like really getting through this trial. I didn't want to break it up like usual. I thought this would be... I was just so riveted with this trial that breaking it up seemed uncomfortable because I was really enjoying it. So, yeah, guys, I think this is where we'll stop for today. Okay, guys, and just like that, the trial is done and over with. I felt like that trial took a bit, but there was a lot of moving pieces, so I appreciated that we took our time with it, because even I was ready to kind of condemn Hiro. He was just so sketch, but it all makes sense now. They did all kind of think they did kill Sakura, when in fact, you know, she killed herself. So that was cool. Definitely took a lot of turns that I wasn't expecting, so I really enjoyed that about this. This trial in particular probably is one of my faves. It was really cool. A lot of misleading evidence was in there, so it's very easy for people to jump to some conclusion. So I really, really, really liked it. And I like that not all the evidence was given to us at each step. It was kind of like we had to go back in and get more evidence. So I liked it a lot. It was really fun. So I'm very excited to continue playing and see where the story is going to keep going from here. We don't have a lot of people left. We have like 6, I think, something like that. So I don't know, but I'm very excited to continue playing. I hope you guys are loving it just as much as me. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'll see you all later.